Hi everyone, welcome to STEM at Home. My name is Darcy and I'm from the Danbury Public Library. Today, we are going to put an egg into a bottle without squishing it down by hand. Now it doesn't look like it's going to fit, right? I mean, the egg is a little bit bigger than the bottle, but there's a trick to it. And the trick involves air pressure. So in order to do this, we need a bottle with a wide mouth. It should be a glass bottle, not plastic, because we are going to use fire and plastic can catch on fire and cause all kinds of problems. So make sure it's glass. We're going to use some paper. I'm using tracing paper. To be honest, something that's a little less flammable would work better, like newsprint, but unfortunately we don't have any newsprint. I just have tracing paper. So this is going to be a very interesting reaction. A little bit of water, something to cause the fire, and of course our egg. And our egg should be a hard-boiled egg that's been the shell removed, and let it sit in the fridge for a little bit so it gets a little bit more solid. So to start this, what we're going to do is we're going to take a little bit of water on our finger and we're going to rub it around this part here just to get a little wet. And now, as you probably guessed, since we are using fire, you should have an adult with you doing this. A parent, guardian, an older sibling, someone who is responsible should be messing with the fire. So if you're a little young, bring an adult in to do this part, because I don't want you to get burnt. So what we're going to do is we're going to light the paper. This stuff is going to catch very quickly. And once it starts going, we're going to put it into the bottle. And then we're going to rapidly put our egg. Oh! And there it goes. It went right into the bottle, didn't it? And a little tiny bit came off, but most of it got in there. And once we get all the smoke to clear out here, there we go. We can see that in there we have our egg, along with a little bit of the paper left still. So why did that egg go into that bottle just by lighting the paper? Well, what happened is when we had the egg sitting on top here, we had air pressure. Air pressure is all around on the outside. There's also air pressure inside the bottle. And the pressure outside, the pressure in the bottle were equal. When we lit a piece of paper on fire and put it in there and then put the egg on top, what happened was the fire was starting to eat away at some of the air. It was eating up all the oxygen. And this started to almost cause a vacuum. It was like lessening the pressure inside the bottle. And since the egg was sitting on top, the egg got sucked inside really rapidly due to air pressure. So that is how we get an egg inside of a bottle using a little bit of fire and air pressure. Getting the egg out is a little bit trickier. You can try and put the whole mouth over the hole of the bottle and tilt it upside down and blow into as hard as you can, and then that should cause the egg to fall back out into your mouth. I really don't want to do that because you see there's a lot of ash in here right now and I don't want that in my mouth. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to actually just tip it up and cut it up with a knife and it'll come out right out that way. So a little messy, but it does work. So that is our egg in a bottle trick. And I hope you had fun, and I will see you next week with another science experiment. And until then, stay safe and happy, okay everyone? Bye guys.